What's up, guys? We are live. Welcome to another episode of Underground STL Live, a show that brings you a street level view of the greater St. Louis area, taking you deep into the topics that matter the most to St. Louisans. I'm your host, Sam Catanzaro. As always, I'm joined to my left by the man in the chair, the one with the magic fingers, pressing all those keys, the producer of our show, Booster. We got Booster in the house.
Oh, yeah. I'm stuck to this chair now. I've been sitting in it for so long, but I love it. I love it. Welcome back to another Underground STL Live.
Yes, welcome back. And as always, we have some special guests in the house tonight. Our special guest, emphasis on special, tonight are Anthony Rogers of the Anthony Rogers Show. What's up, Anthony?
Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing?
There you go. Chill as always, the most chill intro ever. And Patrick Booz of Y98, St. Louis, and Beyond FM. What's up, Pat?
What's going on, Sam? Rocking the guns tonight, I
Rocking the guns, baby. Rocking the guns. I'm trying to, because we have a stacked show about steroids, wrestling, all that kind of stuff. So I figured, sun's out, guns out, sun's going down, whatever, on the town. I don't know. I can't rhyme. But
you did pretty good. That was pretty good.
That was a great poem.
Thanks, man.
That's all right.
Guys, we got a great show for you tonight. But remember, if you're on Facebook and YouTube, comment down below and engage with us because we want to hear from you guys. Just to kind of warm up, quick question. Who's your guys' favorite wrestler growing up? Stone Cold?
Hands down, Stone Cold.
Really? Just because he was just anti-establishment?
No, he's just badass. Like, you well, that was a good point, too. Yeah, he did fight his boss and, dump beer and everybody. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, he was like the first one to, just,
No, he was funny as shit. He just beat everybody's ass and talked shit. I liked it.
I like the part where we cracked 2 beer cans together and, not really chugged them.
You have...
He's called everybody a cocksucker. He's like,
oh, for crying out loud. Yeah.
Booze, who was yours?
I would probably lean more towards Stone Cold as well. I was a huge Stone Cold fan growing up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stone Cold. That was your favorite one.
Yeah.
Growing up.
A close. Well, to be different, I guess I'll go with a close second. Would have been the Undertaker.
Undertaker.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're the best.
All right.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I loved Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah.
That was my favorite. Yeah. Because he was just always always the underdog. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Viva la raza.
Yeah. That was the whole thing. Yeah, he was always the underdog, and then I loved John Cena before he became the golden boy,
the PG friendly John Cena when he was the rapper.
When he was he gave you the FU and then the STFU and then all that kind of stuff, and you can't see me, and that was I loved that, but
I like Stephanie McMahon in '98. Stephanie McMahon in '98 was hot as
I mean, that's cool too. I gotta go with Undertaker.
That was post boob enlargement and shit.
Yeah, she was hot as fuck. She always walk over those ropes and those short ass skirts. I'm like, I love Stephanie McMahon.
The Rock
would.
I
8th grade, I was like,
he would just roast her.
The Rock,
yeah.
Oh my God,
The
Rock. Not only The Rock, but Chris Jericho. Jericho would tear into her.
Yeah.
Really.
What was the one joke? He goes, I think we're gonna go on a trip, but don't worry if the plane crashes in the ocean. We can use Stephanie McMahon's boobs as a flotation device. And that was the whole thing. They would totally roast her, but she was smoking, man.
Yeah,
she was smoking. There was rumors
late '90s, early 2000s. Yeah,
there was rumor that she hooked up with Macho Man Randy Savage when she was 16.
That's the reason.
That's the reason why Vince McMahon and him split.
Well, yeah, and that's why he it wasn't until after Savage died, and that's why he got posthumously put into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that was man, it was crazy, but yeah, Undertaker, Stone Cold, all those guys, Eddie Guerrero, all those guys, great guys. Guys, we have a great show coming up for you tonight. The Royal Rumble is what we're going to be talking about. We're also talking about steroid use and some wrestling trivia. But for now, here is a word from our sponsors. Tonight's sponsor is Mycroft AI. As we all know, voice technology is the fastest growing segment of the tech sector. Smart speakers are everywhere, and people are starting to think about the privacy implications. Mycroft is building a private voice assistant that gives customers great features while protecting your privacy. If you believe that voice is the future and that privacy is important, invest in Mycroft. Head on over to mycroft.ai and invest now. All right, guys, don't forget to like us on Facebook, follow us on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, all that kind of stuff. Invite your friends to follow us. You can also catch the show on Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Stitcher, and Apple Podcasts. And check out our website, undergroundstl.com, for exclusive content, because after all, we go deep. All right, so Royal Rumble is coming to STL. It was here before in 2012. You guys ever seen a Royal Rumble?
There.
Yeah, were you?
Yeah. I was there.
Yeah.
Sheamus was the winner.
Sheamus won.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yep.
That's true. That big pale Irish guy.
Yeah.
But he's not even Irish. I bet he's like,
No,
is he Irish?
Yeah, he is.
Okay, I thought they just found like some ginger German and they're like, you look Irish. That's your shtick. You know?
Yeah, close enough, my friend.
No. He's full on Irish. Yeah.
Seriously, wow. No,
I follow the product enough to be able to know. So it seems like he's got a fake ass fucking accent sometimes with how like cheesy he gets,
how
cheesy
thick it is.
how
Yeah.
cheesy he gets with his accent sometimes, but he's like spot on with it. So
Wow. Yeah. No, it's one of those things. The Royal Rumble, you know, that's like one of their biggest events of the year.
One of the big
and
four.
that sets up, you know, the WrestleMania and all that type of stuff. But yeah, they're actually coming to the Dome at America Center. Yeah, January 29th. This is the 35th annual Royal Rumble, and it's expected to draw more than 40,000 fans from far and wide.
So I've been dying to talk about this for like ever since they announced it. The thing is, they are saying themselves they're going to get 40,000 fans. In all honesty, when they were here in 2012 for the Rumble over at what was it, Scott Trade, before it was Enterprise Center, it was Scott Trade. Am I wrong? Yeah.
It was not before that, it was Savis, I believe.
Yeah,
Savis,
but it was not a sellout.
No.
When I was there in 2012, there was still like hundreds upon hundreds of seats still available. The product then wasn't as bad as it is now.
So you think that it's going to be worse?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Because
it's so like it's just so watered down. It's so PG.
Yeah, even better riders. Like the fucking riders suck. The wrestlers are good. Like they have talent and stuff, but the riders all suck.
Yeah, the writing, the writers, the creative, the direction that everything is going in the last 3 or 4 years. I'll be honest, I am a huge pro wrestling fan. I have been watching wrestling since the Attitude Era, since right around the start of like, you know, Austin 316 and the fucking Rock. In that time, in the last probably 4 years, I have maybe watched an entire episode of Raw and SmackDown one time.
I can't get through it. I've tried to sit down and watch it. Have you watched wrestling lately, Anthony?
No, not lately, because I think Vince McMahon's old and senile, and they don't have any good riders. Anyone taking over yet? So when Vince dies, I think it'll be good. Otherwise, you're watching you get split up into smaller federations, like the AEW, whatever the fuck it's called.
That's like AEW is fucking killing it right now.
Yeah. They got CM Punk right now for some reason. Like Vince McMahon dropped the ball so hard, he let CM Punk go.
Well, and CM Punk was like
go. He let so many guys go.
Yeah.
This past week, Bryan Danielson, who was Daniel Bryan when he was in WWE, had what they're calling probably the match of the last decade with Kenny Omega.
Really?
Yeah, it was that fucking good, and it was a 30-minute time limit draw.
Wow.
And it went way more over than anything WWE has done in probably the last 10 years.
That is crazy. I think it's like it's just bad writing. You have the talent there.
Yeah.
But the problem is they're playing it safe. They want to be this PG. They want to be this, make
it more
for
marketable.
The kids. Yeah. Well, it's not even marketable because it was marketable when it was the Attitude Era.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Like, no, they're trying to be
shit.
and
they've
I think
missed out on so many opportunities to like capitalize on like bigger names to come into the industry. They got screwed over by guys in New Japan thinking that they were going to sign these like renegades from the land of the rising sun, and they fucking left them high and dry. There was a really good one. You remember the Dudley Boys?
Yeah.
When the Dudley Boys came back in 2015, Bubba Dudley just finished up a run in Total Nonstop Action Wrestling as Bully Ray. He was an asshole. He was not PG at all. He pushed the buttons of like censorship and all this kind of shit. They just brought in the Dudley Boys as kind of like a nostalgia act, and they were going to put him as a singles run, and they were going to be like, yeah, let's have Bubba Ray become Bully Ray again. They were like, oh no, the Be a Star program. Can't have a bully on TV. Somebody named Bully Ray, and then you come out with a commercial that says "Be a Star."
And that's why nobody watches TV anymore,
Right.
So like PC culture kind of ruined it.
Cancel culture.
This was before that. This is like 2014, 2015 when this happened.
I think some of it wasn't Vince McMahon's wife running for Congress or something like that, and it was and they were using the brand against her. So I think it was more like, okay, let's clean it up a little bit. And the kids started getting more power, and
they literally brought up the fact of like Kane it was Triple H acting as Kane having sex with a mannequin in a coffin, the Katie Vick storyline.
Okay.
And bringing up like people getting set on fire and all sorts of like shit, just being like, this is fucking TV, and they're using it against Linda. and that's why she lost both Senate chances.
Well, you got to be able to spin that back and have some balls. I think when you backtrack to the mob, I think you lose because the mob's a bunch of delusional retards that don't ever do anything. It's like, oh, you didn't like what I did on TV. Let's pull up your reel. Oh, no, there's no reel for you. Sorry.
How dare you say retard on our show,
Oh
Anthony?
my God.
I meant faggot. Sorry.
Oh shit.
I meant different.
Yeah,
words.
we got Pat on Facebook. He says AEW is where it's at. I mean, yeah,
I 100% agree with that.
And that's the whole thing. So, I mean, the Dome will be actually the largest venue to host the Royal Rumble since it launched in 1988.
Yep.
That doesn't mean that they're going to have that big of a turnout
That
as they're
cannot be
expecting.
true. Is that
No,
true?
it is true.
The Dome
It
is the
true.
largest
That's
venue
the
since
largest
1988.
venue. Wow.
Because
To host the Royal Rumble.
The host of Royal Rumble, they've had like hundreds of they've had like
like
almost 100.
SmackDown and shit, right?
Well, yeah.
It was like
But
way
that's
bigger.
not
This
a
is a
pay-per-view.
pay-per-view.
But
Yeah,
no, that's
yeah,
not a
it's
pay-per-view.
a-
That's a weekly
Okay.
television
all
show.
the wrestlers versus each other. It's like
Yeah.
it's a huge fucking event.
Yeah.
Damn.
But I think they're banking on here that St. Louis has a long and rich history with pro wrestling.
We do.
And it dates all the way back to the Chase Park Plaza Hotel, hosting the popular pro wrestling TV show Wrestling at the Chase from 1959 to 1983. And that was the center of the wrestling world for years. But it's been 40 years since they've been around, so
Yeah.
that's the whole thing. So I think they're banking on that because wrestling did return to the Chase Park
Pretty
Plaza.
recently. Yeah.
And that was NWA.
NWA.
Yeah, the superstars there. They put on like 4 days of shows.
Yep.
And you got a lot of wrestling around here. Like you got Dynamo Pro Wrestling,
Glory Pro Wrestling,
Glory Pro Wrestling,
St. Louis Anarchy.
St. Louis Anarchy. Dylan Hiley, who we just had on the show, aka Ivar the Micro. He's now signed with Micro Wrestling Federation.
Nice.
I think
And
I think what's happening is like Vince put all the federations together, and like him being weak right now is making all these federations rise now.
Yeah.
he's like wrestling for the longest time was like, I mean, you had all these different federations across the United States and like different countries people would go to, and now it's like now you get WWE
for
and
the longest time.
WCW and a couple of small ones.
Yeah, WWE for the longest time was the only show in town. You couldn't
Yeah.
there's a lot of like independent wrestlers that
You had what?
couldn't make a living on being an independent wrestler.
you had what,
to,
like
like
TNA?
Yeah.
That was really the only
Yeah,
competition
WCW
for him, and then Ring
yeah.
of Honor started breaking through, and then
and then like Jersey All Pro,
Yeah.
and then people started realizing, oh wait, you can go to Japan and make a living over in Japan in New Japan Pro Wrestling,
Yeah,
Pro
that was
Wrestling
huge.
Noah. There was at least like 6 other companies over there that weren't making like huge amounts of money, but you were making a pretty decent living in order.
some
to
of those
fucking
guys,
survive.
transferred into MMA organizations too. Like
Yeah, I saw
Pride,
that.
Pride, I think started off as like wrestling, and then what else? The King of the Pancrase or that Boss Rutan one like over in Japan that started as a
Okay.
pro wrestling. King of Pancrase that started as a pro wrestling thing, but then it turned into like a catch wrestling MMA type style rules. So I mean, when you have a big brand and it's dominating the whole market, it dominates for a while, but then people want more and they want to see diversity. And the cool thing about capitalism is you can just branch off and start your own.
Yeah,
and eventually it just all rises up, and now it's competing with the number one brand. I mean, that's just what happens. But for the longest time, creativity suffers because you have one way, and that's the highway. And if you don't take that road, you're not.
And you make stupid decisions. There was, I don't know if you guys heard about this. There was a TV writer went on a podcast pretty recently. She said she just got hired to WWE. Now, she comes out and says, okay, so I'm now working for WWE and I don't know the product. She openly admits she doesn't know the product. She got hired as a creative writer because she had like comedy writing skills. That was the reason she was hired for. And then she says, yeah, there's this guy named Bobby, I think it's Bobby Ashley, and he's the WWE champion. He's the face of the company.
Lashley, yeah.
And she calls
She
him
doesn't
Bobby
even know.
Ashley and
Wow.
says, oh, yeah, they part of the Hurt business, and they wear suits, and they're just, you're so cool, blah, blah, blah. That's really...
Well, the world's ran by idiots because nobody else can pass a drug test,
Yeah.
like, that's what I feel like. No other writer's gonna like pass a drug test or anything.
Well,
So it's like-
and that's the thing, it's like
So get rid of drug tests is what you're saying.
Well, I mean, in writing at least. I'm not saying like maybe not pilots or maybe not like pilots or doctors or some shit.
you
but,
need to
like,
know your
like-
background though.
Seriously,
and
the
why
fact that you know
there's so many wrestlers though that they could have hired that could have written better storylines, and they
Right.
know the fucking business, and they know it. Just
I can't
look
tell
at
you
it-
how many times I've had conversations with buddies of mine just like saying, how the fuck are they, like, who are writing these fucking stories? Like fucking monkeys that
Yeah.
sit in a computer
Usually
writing
the
these
CIA.
stories.
Usually the CIA probably. That's why it's so
using it for
unrelatable, to be honest with you. It's all disinformation, you know what I mean?
All right,
Because I went
so
down that road too. It's honestly.
Do you think that because the writings has sucked lately, do you think that this Royal Rumble, since it's their 35th anniversary for the Royal Rumble, do you think that they're going to have anything special there? Do you think Randy Orton's going to show up because it's St. Louis? Reginald
Orton's wrestling on the regular basis right now. So
okay, so then he'll be there. But do you think they're going to pull anything out of their ass for the?
They should bring back Al Snow.
I don't know.
Al Snow, who would talking
What
head.
does everybody want?
Yeah,
They need to bring him
talking to
back
the
for
head.
this.
I don't know what they can pull out
Bring
at
back
this point
Goldberg.
because like everybody is pretty much anybody that's got like some name value right now is pretty much signed to All Elite Wrestling. And it's the honest to God truth.
AEW.
No, you're right. No, they're swooping in hard. Who
And they're-
owns that shit? I've never even looked
Tony
into
Khan.
Who is this guy?
He's the son of the owner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Oh, okay.
Shad Khan, who's from Peoria, Illinois.
Yeah.
He bought out the
shit.
Jaguars. He said, he told his kid, he's like, hey, you're going to inherit a shit ton of money. Go spend it however you want it. And he talked to Cody Rhodes, the Young Bucks, Kenny Omega, and a few other guys in the independent scene. They're like, hey, you want to start a new company? And it's grown so much. They have their, they're on TNT every single week. They're killing it in the ratings.
Wow.
That's what I heard. Yeah, no, my buddies like I was into wrestling back in the day, and they were all kind of telling me about that. And I looked into them, and I'm like, I looked at their roster there, and I'm like, holy shit.
Chris Jericho.
Yeah, CM Punk. Daniel Bryan's on there. Like you said too.
Yeah.
That guy sucks, but he's huge. I mean, like his slogan's like "yes" or something. He's like not very.
Yes.
Not very thought
So
out,
when he's
you know?
a heel, it's
And
no.
Well, the thing is, though, he's not the yes man anymore.
Good,
he's
good.
just a straight motherfucker that's gonna kick your fucking
He's a good
head in.
wrestler. No,
Yeah.
he's a damn good wrestler.
Yeah,
though.
he is.
So he's just like slogan.
They had he was part of a presser not too long ago, and he's sitting there with Tony Khan, and he's like, "Yeah, Punk came in. He said he wants to help out the younger guys." He's like, "No, not me. I just want to come in and kick their fucking heads in." It's this honest to God truth.
No, he left in his prime too. So I mean, that gives him a redemption story, return to the hero type in
especially
entertainment. And
especially the fact that he had to retire for a
huge.
better part of like 4 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I was Vince, I'd never got rid of that guy. The guy was in his
No.
prime. Daniel Bryan got hurt, I think, and he wouldn't let him wrestle though. That one makes a little more
He had
sense.
like too many concussions. He had like
Yeah.
a spinal issue, and they were like,
Yeah.
you have to retire. So he retired for the better part of 4 years. Finally, he gets cleared and comes back, and he's kind of like watered down there for a while. And they can't let him like do what he really wants to do.
Dizzy
First
can't
match
go
in
hard.
AEW, and he fucking tears the house down with Omega.
And that's the thing. Like, I think some of them, there's so much pressure, with these storylines for these guys to wrestle so much, and it's like they go through injuries. It's like you need to give your head guys some time off, just for sanity, all that kind of stuff. What they did to Kurt Angle back in the day, they had him wrestle. They wanted him to wrestle like all the guys when he had a broken neck, all the tough enough guys.
Oh, yeah.
And then Daniel Puder, who was an MMA fighter, almost Kimura's him.
My favorite
And,
fucking clip of all time was the following Royal Rumble for that.
Really?
Did you ever see that?
No.
So his punishment was, he ends up winning the Tough Enough after that whole incident with Kurt Angle, right?
Okay.
So he gets taken off TV. He re-debuts at the Rumble. He comes out and says, "Oh, I'm going to win the Royal Rumble as the third man in." Who does he have to face when he gets in the ring? Benoit and Guerrero.
Get the fuck out,
They
really?
proceed to chop the fuck out of his chest for the better part of 2 minutes. Bob Holly comes out. He chops the fuck out of him. They just beat the living shit out of his chest. Like, it was full red from pretty much the neck on down to his stomach. They were just chopping the ever-loving crap out of him.
That is crazy,
I
man.
believe that's called a receipt
Yes.
in professional wrestling.
Yes, it was a definite receipt.
See, I
It was
know
a
something.
definite message sent, and he was released not too long after that.
Yeah, no, he didn't last long. But those guys, they want to they want to challenge you. They want to make the hierarchy when you're in there. So man, it is crazy. They want to be in control. That's what they want. Which brings us to our featured song tonight, guys, and that is Controlled by Discrepancies. They are a new wave of rap rock coming out of St. Louis. Guys, stick around. We got more Underground coming up next with some pro wrestling trivia. We're going to see if Booze knows more. We're going to see if Anthony knows more. I'm reading off the questions. If Booster can get one right. And we are going to talk about steroids. Can you spot a steroid user? But for now, here is Discrepancies.
function inside of me. Honestly, I'm an anomaly, constantly stage conquering an oddity on an odyssey to rage without apology. Yo, come take a sip of my sickness if you think it's a bluff. And for those who can't get enough, we'll be filling your cup. You can feel the adrenaline in the building, we're building it up. The game's in a serious clutch. Trust that we're giving up. One for my people, two for the show, three for my homies out here grinding on the road. We up in here now, we come to get down. We shutting shit down, get up and get down. See, I hit the stage and I lost control. I may have lost my mind, but I brought the flows. I had to toss my woes, I exhausted those. We left the cons behind, now I rock with pros. And I just got a message from my señorita, who always acts surprised when she see my reply. Ripping shows out on the road so they can see why we fly. But St. Louis will forever be my C-I-T-Y. See, I get the feeling someone's testing me. Who knew a little bit of illness was the recipe? Giving you the best of me with no regrets. Won't rest till I rest in peace and leave. One for my people, two for the show, three for my homies out here grinding on the road. We up in here now, we come to get down. We shutting shit down, get up and get down. Four for the destination, five for the ride, six for everyone who overcame all odds. We up in here now, we come to get down. We shutting shit down, get up and get down. You wanna give them something to remember when your casket's laid. Hit the road with some goals and a path to blaze. Let go, lose control as you crash the stage. You can stop fishing for props and massive praise. I don't got a lot, but you know I had to say. One for my people, two for the show, three for my homies out here grinding on the road. We up in here now, we come to get down. We shutting shit down, get up and get down. Four for the destination, five for the ride, six for everyone who overcame all odds. We up in here now, we come to get down. We shutting shit down, get up and get down. Yeah, one time for your mind. Yeah.
All right, that was Discrepancies. Check them out wherever you get music. And make sure to check us out. If you have not already, subscribe to us over on YouTube. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Also, if you like our show, invite your friends to follow us. You can always catch our show on Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, and Apple Podcasts. You can always check out our website, undergroundstl.com, for exclusive content, because after all, we go deep. Yeah. All right, so we've been talking about wrestling here. A lot of wrestling in St. Louis, wrestling fans. Let's go through wrestling trivia. So if you guys are watching on Facebook and YouTube right now, comment down below if you know the answer. Booze, you ready for this?
Sure, man.
Anthony, you ready for this?
Yeah.
All right. Do you guys think that you're gonna, like, how many do you get percentage-wise?
How many questions
How many questions? Yeah.
There's about 10, 12. How many do you think you'd get right?
No.
I'll lowball myself and say 6.
I'm gonna go right here because Anthony's to my right, so I don't want him like seeing.
Why?
I'll lower the expectations to
We're
say
gonna-
6. I'll say at least.
You'll see at least 6.
Yeah, at least
All
get
right.
like 60%.
Should we keep score, Booster? Keep score with people. How
sure.
many, how many we got?
Wait. Does Booster actually know how to count though?
Booster? Yeah. I'll do that. That's a good point. Good point. I will
How do you think
keep
I count how many
score.
men I slept with in a particular evening there, Booze?
Oh wow.
Did he say men or women?
Men.
The funny thing is like nobody heard us doing gay jokes before the show, so
really
everybody
glad.
just thinks you came out right now.
Yeah. It's fine.
They've known for a while.
Yeah,
It's fine.
not a mystery.
It's been
No
Guys,
surprise.
just so you know, this Booster is a character I play.
Yeah, sure.
Right.
His grandma's watching. Like, I knew it.
It's
All
his
right.
gimmick. It's his
I knew it.
First question here.
First question.
Who won King of the Ring tournament in 1996?
Oh, fuck.
Stone Cold.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yep. Stone Cold.
I need a buzzard.
Yeah, I thought don't we all need to say our answers?
No.
and then we all-
Well, that's fine. Yeah,
And
we'll
then
do that.
we'll-
We'll do
yeah,
it that
all
way.
right,
We'll
all
do
right.
it that way.
All right, so we all get
so
one.
Stone Cold.
just
So
because he
Anthony's
said
got Anthony's got 1.5. Everybody else has got 1. How about that? All right.
Even that.
What ring announcer recently had a heart attack?
The King.
Yeah.
See, you can't.
You say recently.
He's answering so fast.
You
Yeah.
said recently.
When was that?
That was like 2015. That was like 6 years ago.
You're supposed to say the answer, not excuses.
Okay.
Damn it.
I thought it was recently. That's
I'm just
how-
fucking around.
No, it's
Stop
been
it.
a minute
What-
since that happened.
Well, yeah, and he had it on a Raw
Yeah,
Monday
yeah,
Night
yeah, yeah.
War show. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was that's crazy, man. Okay. Let's see. Who was the wrestler whose gimmick inspired Muhammad Ali's trash talking and persona?
Gorgeous George.
Oh, damn. I was going to say that is Gorgeous George. I know. I actually just saw
I want to
on
say
that.
he can see them.
I think he can.
I think he's legit answering these. Yep, Gorgeous George.
No, that's
That
correct.
was, yeah. All right.
I'm gonna stop now and let you guys catch up.
What was
Just talking shit. I was talking.
I'm counting that because I did know that. So
I've known the last 3, and it's just I can't get him out faster than him.
what
Fuck.
was deemed the Montreal screw job?
Oh, Bret Hart getting screwed over by HBK.
How? What was HBK doing to him?
HBK put him in the sharpshooter.
Put him in the sharpshooter.
Vince called for the bell.
Vince called for the bell.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
yeah, absolutely. Because they were afraid that Bret was going to take the title to another organization.
To WCW.
Yeah.
And sure as shit, he
Yeah.
had said that he was never going to do that, and
Right.
Vince got burned by what was it, Scott Hall, Nash, so many guys in the past, and he was like, well, you're still the damn champion. And because HBK and Bret Hart hated each other so much.
Yeah.
That's why Bret didn't want him to drop the title. He did not want to drop the title to HBK whatsoever.
yeah, he didn't want to drop the title.
What?
No, he didn't want to drop the WWF title to HBK. He would have dropped it to Shamrock. He would have dropped it to anybody else.
Oh yeah,
Just
no,
like,
yeah, I
not
know.
Shawn
Yeah.
Michaels. Shawn Michaels was
Sure.
a dick back in the day too.
Yeah, I knew
Everybody
that.
thought, yeah.
I was gonna say that, Boost.
Shawn Michaels was probably the worst motherfucker in the world during the late '90s, early 2000s. He's so fucking pilled up and drunk all the time.
All right, so
Jealous.
Booze caught up with one. In what movie did Macho Man Randy Savage break his neck?
Ready to Rumble.
Spider-Man, the first one.
Oh,
Or
motherfucker!
Spider-Man. Booster
Wow.
even gets one.
Yes!
There you go.
Damn
Yes!
it! Damn it!
Did not suck.
Yeah, you
All
can
right.
actually see the moment that he broke his neck when he gets like flipped into the to the ropes and he lands on his head. He broke his neck in that moment.
when he was the bone saw.
yeah, he was the bone saw.
The bone saw.
All right, Hornswoggle, the young or not young, but the midget wrestler. How much does he? Not the
meant
little kid. You know, he's a little man. How much does he weigh? How much would you think?
Oh shit.
I would say
I'm gonna go with 98 pounds.
I would have said
Alex.
like $150.
You say
I go
$150.
100
You say
pounds.
98. You say 100. All right, 10 pound increment. Go for it. Like between what and what? You got to get within 10 pounds.
Between 100 and 110.
Between 100 and 110. How much are you saying?
I'd say between 130 and 140.
How much are you
I would
saying?
have said what he's. I'll go 90 to 100 then because he would. I probably would.
All right, fair enough.
It's
We're-
130 to 140, man.
Oh, damn.
Dwarves
Nice.
are, dwarves
Damn,
are
Boozy.
heavy. That's why when you throw them in the water, they sink. Wait.
some witchcraft shit right there.
You ever watch Monty Python?
Yeah, of course.
All right.
Who
How
has
does she
one?
float?
Name
She
the
floats. She's a duck.
name the members of the Clique. There are 5
Ooh.
wrestlers, famous wrestlers.
Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, Sean Waltman.
I knew
Yeah,
one of those.
X-Pac.
X-Pac,
Yeah,
yeah.
X-Pac. Yep. Yeah, you got them all right. There you go. There you
Too
go.
sweet.
So I think it's tied. I think it's tied
No, I
between
had 3.
Anthony and Booze. Yeah, I think he got
Yes,
3.
2.
The-
Oh, yeah, 3.
Yeah.
yeah, 3 because he
Yeah.
got the
Well, then it is.
Hornswoggle one. Yeah.
Hornswoggle, the
You're
Montreal
right, yeah,
Screwdriver,
yeah.
and now the Click.
So you
Yeah.
got 1. Okay.
All right.
Booster's got 1.
So 3, and 1. Here we go.
3 if you count Gorgeous George.
What was The Rock's original ring name when he started wrestling?
man.
Rocky
in WWE?
Maivia.
Yeah.
WWE. I can't even get the question out.
Die,
okay.
Rocky, die.
Yep,
That was the
what
reason
it
why
was.
he came out with like the worst fucking like ring attire, and they just chanted "Die, Rocky, die" every single chance they got. That's why he became The Rock.
We got somebody down in the comments. T-Bone down in the comments says, "Got it bad, got it bad, got it bad. I'm hot for Booster."
Wow.
Who isn't? Who
yeah,
isn't?
who-
Yeah,
Did-
that's a good
who-
question.
If Tony only knew what we were talking about during the break before the show started about him and Booster,
There's gonna be some
damn.
mythical behind the scenes thing like years from now.
Booster's really good.
Yeah.
the secret underground STL story.
Was he actually gay?
Behind the scenes, yeah, beyond the music, yeah. All right, what year did
Anthony just gets like, oh, he cornered me one time at a show, and oh, this is hard to say.
All right, what year did Kurt Angle actually win a gold medal at the Olympics?
1996.
Do you know-
94.
All right, to get the question though, Booze, where were the Olympics at?
I think it was Atlanta.
Damn it. Yeah, he got it right.
You still answered the year right. You can't just. Yeah, you had the question. Right still.
Is that counting for two?
No, that's just all in one. So you're up. What, 5 now? You got 5. You got 3, 1. All right. What famous wrestler started a successful yoga program?
Diamond Dallas Page. DDP Yoga.
DDP Yoga.
There we go. That was gonna be like Undertaker, like stretch like the.
That was anticlimactic. He saved a lot of guys' lives.
Yeah, he saved from Scott. He saved Scott Hall. He's just recently started saving Raven, the guy from ECW and WCW.
Yeah,
he saved Jake the Snake Roberts.
Well,
out of fucking nowhere.
Stevie Richards from BWO.
Yeah,
yeah, he helps out. Yeah. That's DDP Yoga, man.
That's some tough shit.
He
too.
got turned down by the Sharks on Shark Tank.
Really?
Yeah, they wouldn't give him funding.
Really?
Yeah, and he was
he's making so much fucking money off that now.
They said that DVD sales would be null and void.
Wow.
Yeah, and that
it's $100. It's $100 to buy the whole fucking program, and he is selling
buy the whole program.
Fucking money.
You can also sell digitally. Like you could sell like subscriptions digitally. Oh, you can watch and this.
You
and
could
that.
download the app right now.
Right. Yeah.
I think Disney makes 1% just going on Shark Tank too, though. Like if your company goes on Shark Tank, Disney just takes 1%.
Oh, really?
No matter what, yeah. In the
That's
I wouldn't be surprised.
I still make money. Yeah, they're like, we're fine. Like, we still have to invest a bunch of money in it.
All right, what WWE diva is the Undertaker married to?
Michelle McCool.
Anthony was answering fast first, and then Bruce was wearing. Yep, he's married to Michelle McCool.
That's 7.
All right,
I beat my prediction.
All right, what famous actress did Ric Flair claim rode Space Mountain on him?
Courtney Cox.
You say Courtney Cox.
Oh my
What are you
God.
saying, Booze?
Just going with the last name.
He
It
said
had to have been during the 80s, so I'm going to say probably Brooke Shields.
Courtney Cox, Brooke Shields.
Joe Biden.
Mike.
He was alive. I'm not sure he was an actor, but
He's an actress, definitely. I mean, you can identify as anything now, so that's good.
No offense.
All right, no, it was Halle Berry.
Oh, really?
That's who he claims.
Halle Berry's honest.
Yeah, she came out though and said no, but he's claimed on a bunch of things that Halle Berry rode Space Mountain, which
Halle Berry's honest as fuck.
Oh yeah, she is
yeah.
definitely.
That Monsters Ball scene.
Yeah,
I like her from
Catwoman.
Die Another Day.
Yeah.
Swordfish
movie.
She was
I
topless
thought you were
in
about to say
Swordfish.
Catwoman. I was going to say that says a lot about you and your choice of movies.
She was just in John Wick 3, Chapter 3, and she was looking hot.
You see her tits in Swordfish. That's what I like.
That's-
Her tits in Swordfish and her ass in Monster Balls.
Anthony doesn't take that much to please.
No, she's hot as fuck. I think so. I think she's hot as fuck. Like,
All right, we're gonna do a speed round.
Please
I'm
do.
gonna ask, okay, what it is. You got to say their main finisher. Okay, whoever's first gets it.
oh fuck, I'm out of this.
All right, Undertaker.
Chokeslam.
Main one.
Tombstone Pile Driver.
Tombstone
The
Power.
hell yeah.
There you go. Dudley Boys.
3D.
The Rock. Say
Rock
the
bottom.
Rock's,
Rock
the
bottom.
Rock's
People's elbow.
Rock bottom.
submission. What's his submission?
Oh,
Rock
it was
bottom.
a sharpshooter.
Sharpshooter.
Yeah.
Eddie Guerrero's
5-star or the Frog Splash.
Frog Splash. What did he use to set him
I
up?
was going to say the
Remember?
Riffle
Amigos.
Burrito.
Three
I don't
Amigos.
know.
He's killing it.
Chris Benoit's finish.
Crossface Crippler.
Crossface Crippler or the
Diving Headbutt.
diving headbutt.
Which is now pretty much outlawed.
Yeah. Hulk Hogan's finish.
The leg drop.
Leg drop.
Well, the big boot, then the atomic leg drop.
Sting's finish.
Scorpion Deathlock
Yeah.
or the Scorpion Death Drop.
Jericho.
Oh, the Walls of Jericho.
Dude,
What
these
else?
questions
Lion
were
Tamer.
not hard enough.
Lion Salt.
The Lion Tamer or the Lion Salt.
The Lion Salt. RVD.
5-star Frog Splash.
Or
I did a show with that guy before.
Rolling Thunder.
Rolling Thunder. Booker T.
The Bookend.
The
Or
bookend.
and
or
the Axe Kick.
Yeah, scissors kick.
Scissors
Scissors kick.
kick,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We can keep on going. Booze would probably get all these questions right. We can keep going to the end of the world, but I think we got to move on. But our next
Booster,
featured
if
song-
you look at Booster right now, he's so fucking bored. He's so.
I was just like, hey, ask me how many Calder Memorial Trophy winners were 18 when they won it. I got it. No
that's
problem.
not the subject,
But,
Booster.
yeah, that's not.
But
I'm not
anyway,
a wrestling guy.
All right, our next featured song tonight is "The End of the World" by Sonic Candy. Stick around, guys. More Underground coming up next. Can you spot a steroid user? This is good. Everybody's going to be chiming in here because we got some great photos for you. But for now, here is Sonic Candy. Still last. Guys, that was Sonic Candy. Oh man, I would love.
Awesome.
I like that band. Their
No
music
good,
videos
no.
and stuff like that.
I like some candy.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what else people put in their
Why did it
bodies?
sound
is-
so creepy coming out of Booster?
I like Sonic Candy.
No. What sounds
Yeah,
creepy is want some candy coming out of Booster. Like if you said that, like,
I'm just waiting for him to do Herbert the pervert impersonation.
Oh, dude, my laryngitis is still. I can't do it. I can't do a good impression.
Laryngitis.
Laryngitis.
Yeah.
No,
That's
it's
why your
right.
voice
It's
is
right in that little
Democrats
area.
calls it laryngitis. In reality, it's a Tuesday night at Hustle Club.
Hey, I already made that joke in my stand-up bit last week.
All right, so Booze, you've been going to the gym a lot.
Yes,
Anthony,
sir.
you drive by gyms.
I buy drugs off guys named Jim. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. Could you guys spot a steroid user?
Yeah.
That's the question. You think you could?
Yeah, they have like tiny balls or giant clits.
Well, I mean, are you looking at the?
If
Are you looking at
yeah, if you have
I
the
think
pants,
he's-
if you have the pants,
Anthony,
you have
I
a giant clit, and you're buff as a woman, you're probably on steroids.
I think he's
But,
talking about more of the sense without actually looking at the balls and shit.
Without lifting
well,
up the
sorry.
skirt, you know? Freaking Anthony's just like, yeah, no problem. I just go up
the
and
ball, yeah. Put on the
Check
pants.
the
There you go.
back. You checking for back acne and shit.
Those feel reduced.
you're on you're on steroids, my friend, and you might have testicular cancer. But no, it's the whole turn. So steroids aren't illegal
I think
to
you're
do.
giving Booster an idea for
Right.
his next pickup line.
Yeah, is it? Yeah.
I'm on game. Just make sure you're safe.
He didn't check you for testicular.
Have you had your monthly
Feel these balls,
self-exam?
baby. This ain't no testicular cancer.
Oh man.
Yeah.
This ain't no growth.
So steroids aren't illegal to do, but in general, you have to be careful if you use them because they can lead to some bad things. But yeah,
I'm getting fired
yeah,
and
yeah.
losing gold medals.
Exactly. In most sports, they are banned because they are considered performance-enhancing drugs. And signs of steroid use, so you can tell: acne, rapid muscle/weight gain. It's not necessarily about just muscle. Sometimes it's mass. My dad was on steroids after he broke his neck, and I mean he just became massive, like his neck and everything. So yeah, not necessarily muscle, but definitely weight gain as
Mad
well.
bitches.
Yeah,
You have 7
mad.
bitches around here.
Yeah,
That guy's on
absolutely,
steroids.
absolutely. Enlarged breasts in men. Okay. Yeah.
I think you guys are on steroids.
Paranoia.
Fuck you.
I think every one of you. I think all 3 of you guys are on steroids. I can tell. I can tell.
He's been working so hard.
God damn it.
It's out. You guys are all on
Take this as motivation, Boozy.
Son of a bitch.
Paranoia, hyperactivity, and facial hair growth. Anthony, you might be on steroids.
I'm Jack, bro.
That's not genetics. That's sheer fucking enhancements right there, bro.
Mostly facial hair growth in women. So we're asking, can you spot a steroid user? So we are going to show some images of before and after pictures of wrestlers, athletes, celebrities, and we are going to see what everyone thinks. So if you're watching on Facebook and YouTube, comment down below. Are they on steroids or are they not on steroids? Here's some examples of people that are. This is one guy right here. Boom. That guy is on steroids.
He should be. He looks a lot better on steroids.
Yeah. I think that's
He just looks like a Dave or just some normal dude, and then he takes steroids and looks like G.I. Joe.
Now
Dude.
he's,
Like,
now he's Bruce or Duke.
yeah, some
you
cool
know?
name, man. There's no bitches around him. It's
here's-
probably Photoshop. No girls
Here's
around
another one that we got. Boom, right there.
him. I'm pro steroids.
I struggle to see that those are the same guy.
He looks like a creepy janitor, like in the first one. And then he does.
Like he works at a city library or something.
No, he looks like a low-level like mob guy and shit, and then out of nowhere he's the enforcer. Just after
And now he's a.
I'm
And
pro
now
steroids
he's
for sure.
yeah.
Yeah, now he's a.
We should make a
He's
mandatory.
a Guido. He was
Mandatory
God.
steroids.
Next one right here. This guy's doing the same pose.
All right, I gotta say, what the fuck is up with his spine? That like he literally like, why is he all the way up there like that? I don't know why he's holding.
You're supposed to look. It makes
Yeah.
you look skinnier when you flex. Like
No,
that.
that's what fags do. Like that's what the that's like
Jesus
what the
Christ.
that's what those fags right?
Yeah, that's
I
what,
guess. I don't know.
yeah.
No,
I'm
it's
gonna go
like,
with,
it's an actual like it's actual like Mr.
looks like a
Mr.
date rapist.
Universe like pose or some shit like that. You're
Yeah.
supposed to flex like that.
Booster, you just never stand up straight, so that's why you think that's just
the fuck?
inhuman.
It looks
Why
like
am I getting called out so hard in this episode? Fuck off.
Don't cuss,
I don't.
man.
I do shit.
Booster, please. This is a Christian show.
I can't believe he's cussing. He's changed.
I know.
Booster's changed.
Booster, what is wrong
used
with
to
you
be-
tonight?
Where's
Used to be
the
such a good
woman?
guy.
We got a woman photo of steroids here. Look at this. This is just a bunch of women on
Yep.
steroids. Nice.
And the thing is, like, what we were like looking at these photos, like as we
Booster's
were
like calling him.
yeah,
He's like,
Booster was like seriously.
bang
Oh,
these
I
two.
do this one, I do this one, and it's like
You were all saying it in your heads. Don't
thing
pretend
is,
like
you
No,
that.
I would have done all four.
The
if I
thing
was
is, you
single.
look around his place.
I'd take all four.
Here's the thing: you look around his place, and the fact that he'd say he would do two of them and not the other two, and it's like, bro, beggars can't be choosers, homie. Come on.
Oh my God, Boozy. You know what? All right.
If I was
Beggars
single, I'd take
can't be
all four.
choosers.
I really should go to stand
Pot
up.
calling the kettle black over here,
I
Boozy.
should really go to stand up.
I
in all
would
honesty.
I would take the second from the right because I would just feel safe with her.
Dude, come on, Sam. In all honesty, you
She's
go
your
down,
bodyguard.
Yeah, I'd be getting into bar fights.
bro. You go down on her, she gonna crush your head like a fucking melon.
She
man.
has a 4-inch
What?
quid. That girl's a
There
4-inch
is
quid. for sure.
nothing there.
Guaranteed. Guaranteed.
God. Oh man. All right. So we're gonna move into let's look at some wrestlers since we were talking about wrestling. Here is Scott Steiner. This is actually a before and like way like the transformation.
when he was in WCW.
I mean, he was already pretty yoked.
WCW
Look at
going
him,
into
but
WWE.
He was pretty yoked because he was a
Yeah.
college wrestler.
Yeah.
like for the University of Michigan. Him
Yeah.
and Rick were college wrestlers for the University of Michigan. But yeah, definite genetic freak bullshit.
Yeah.
he's built.
Look at that.
But definite fucking steroids.
Still looks like a grandpa, though.
Totally different person. Here's Triple H, right here. That on the left is on, and then on the right is off.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can see a huge difference there.
He's probably got
That
the
was
same
after.
muscle
That
mass,
was
though.
definitely after the steroid crackdown. He
Yeah.
definitely laid off the juice for a while.
Yeah, absolutely.
Stephanie McMahon looked like she did steroids too. She got really ugly recently. Like she was like hot as fuck in like '98, and now looks like a man.
And now when she
She's
smiles,
also
like
close
her,
to 50.
So when she
You
smiles,
saying 50-year-olds can't be hot, Sam?
you ever notice when she smiles
Yeah,
now,
that's true.
she gets like this real wrinkly. She's like a fucking witch now.
Yeah.
It's very, very.
She looks like a
creepy.
warlock, like a dude witch.
We got here. This
a dude witch.
will freak you guys out. This was Vitor Belfort when he was on not steroids technically, but
crack.
TRT, and he was still fighting in the UFC. That's him in 2012 on the left.
He's ripped and
and
he
then
goes to
there,
shredded.
yeah, and then that one on the right is him. I think in like 2016, 2017.
He looks poor.
Yeah. Well,
He
he's-
looks like he
well, he's
just
Brazilian,
like left
so-
his
There's less
gym.
hair.
What does that mean?
I mean, he's got like the traps.
He
are
has
still
less
there.
hair.
The thing is,
But
for
he
him,
was
his
fighting
traps-
on that. He was fighting on that form, and he was murking guys. He was
Yeah.
scary.
His,
and then when he
his
got off
traps
TRT,
are obviously still there, but nothing else is.
he just recently knocked out Evander Holyfield.
yeah, and
absolutely.
it shouldn't have happened. That fight never should have happened.
One-eared
at all.
Holyfield.
We got Rich on Facebook saying, yeah, Triple H lost his belly. We got somebody on YouTube saying Kurt Angle put on some weight very fast.
Put on some angles.
Yeah, put on some angles, put on some love handles here. All right, let's go into baseball players. Let's look at Mark McGuire.
Oh
here.
God,
Let's
we
see.
know we
Yeah,
already
but look at the
know.
before and after of McGuire.
Yeah, he got
Skinny,
yeah.
no ass, and then
Skinny
just
little
all
kid,
ass.
and then yeah.
He goes from a twink to a bear.
Oh, Jesus.
Right before our eyes.
Fuck.
Right before our eyes.
that is absolutely true.
That's a 10.
Twink to
That
a
is.
bear.
I'm pretty sure that's like a 10-year difference too. That was like Mark McGuire in
When he first came
88
up, yeah.
versus McGuire in
Yeah.
98. Yeah.
Yeah.
We got
That was Jose
Barry
Canseco.
Bonds.
That was Jose Canseco steroiding his ass.
check,
Oh, Jose Canseco.
check Barry Bonds before and after out. When
Yep.
he was in
Oh,
Pittsburgh
yeah.
and San
Oh
Francisco.
yeah. Did you ever hear the story about how he had to have like a personal assistant in the Giants dugout, or like after the games, like have to pop the zits on his back?
Oh, get the hell out of here.
No, it's dead for real.
You know that there's some weird ass people, like some nurses that I know, they would absolutely sign up for that job.
Guaranteed.
Oh yeah, there's some people that just love popping zits. But look at his fucking neck. Remember that that neck guy that was a meme like a while back?
Real skinny?
Yeah. No, the black guy. That was
the
like
thicker one.
fat.
Yeah.
It was
That's-
all neck.
Yeah, all neck. Yeah, that looks like he looks like that guy in that photo. All right, and then
I heard that he's so rich now that he has his assistant steal bikes for him.
Okay.
You guys,
Anyway.
you guys want to laugh. You guys want
Was
to laugh.
that a Debo joke from Friday?
That was a racist joke.
Was that Debo from Friday joke?
No.
He does look like Debo from Friday, though. Look at him.
He's just missing.
Oh,
He just
man.
needs the wonky eye.
And then here, and we have a Sammy Sosa before and after. Here. Oh, whoops. No,
Here we
that's
go.
the
After
Anthony,
liberalism.
no.
after Sammy Sosa on liberalism.
Oh my.
Oh my
He
god.
voted Democrat 3 times and just turned into a fucking this guy.
Yeah, that's
No,
what
no,
happened.
he didn't. No, he didn't vote Democrat because now you're not black if you don't. So that he got his card.
Either
taken
way, if
away.
you disagree with him, you're racist.
But Sammy Sosa was on steroids too, and he was huge. And
Anthony will say anything. Like just so
He looks like a bleached asshole.
like
Like he does. Like, can you bleach my entire asshole, please? Like,
and they're just like just keep going. Just keep going.
It's like Sam too.
yeah. Wait, the bleached asshole part?
Yes.
Anyway.
All right. So
Anyways.
So flip us back to the all-camera booster. So we got what
Put
we're
me
gonna
back
do
on
now
TV.
is
Put me back on TV.
we're gonna show some.
Sam can only handle not being on
like-
camera for so
he's
long.
like, I gotta look at myself. Put me on. I gotta go deep.
Gotta go deep.
That's why he rips off the sleeves of every one of his shirts.
So there's more of him on screen. He's like,
I can't have sleeves.
there's too much fabric.
So
Too many sleeves.
what we're gonna do now is we're gonna look at some pictures of some pretty jacked actors. We don't know for a fact if they're on steroids or not,
gonna
but I
find out.
want your guys' opinion. Do you think they are on steroids or no? First one up, The Rock. We gotta.
Ooh.
What do you think?
Yes.
No. Okay.
He went from the pebble to the rock.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. If you've seen you listen to his workout regimen and you listen to what he eats on the daily and shit, man, it's clearly understandable how he can get that fucking ripped and he doesn't need steroids for it because he's naturally a built dude. But
Yeah.
dude, he consumes almost 10,000 calories a day.
And a lot
Yeah.
of pussy, too.
Yep.
Not a pussy. That's how you get those arms.
Helps them out. Exactly.
To get those arms.
Exactly. It's the juices. Yeah.
Steroids and pussy.
I definitely do think that he took it, and he's on. He might not be on steroids, but I think he's on something.
I mean, he might be on HGH or some alternative
TRT
form.
or something
yeah.
like that. Yeah.
He's on steroids.
steroids.
Not steroids. This is illegal, guys.
Yeah.
That was what Mike Tyson was on. I'm taking steroids.
Steroid.
I never took steroids in my life.
Yours have a lot of protein, too.
And
He's Alexander. No, I'm Alexander.
By the way, if he was here in this room,
My
none
back.
of us would be talking like
no,
I would. I just be getting my ass
way.
beat. I just be
You'd be
getting
like
punched in
Sa-
between jokes.
that.
I broke my
Like,
back.
fuck you, motherfucker.
My back is
You would
broken.
be Alan from the Hangover.
Spinal.
I mean, feed you to my fucking tiger.
All right. So we had the
Steroids.
Rock.
Steroids.
All right. Let's go to Chris Hemsworth.
No.
No, he just got fucking shredded.
He looks like he's on. He looks like he's on dicks.
Yeah, it looks like he didn't work
dick
out,
diet, strict
and
diet.
then he actually started trying.
Yeah.
The Richard died.
He looks like he blows dudes.
Well, the Thor because he had to bump up for Thor. It's the same way with Chris Pratt, man.
He's like,
They
Disney
fucking-
made me
they-
gain weight.
They made him fucking pack on a lot
Yeah.
of fucking poundage for that for those
Yeah.
roles.
I don't think that's steroids. That's definitely natural because I mean, if you look at him before, he's got the body for it. He's already in shape. He just basically then starts to eat and then just lift.
I don't know his
honestly.
shit. The way he looks now is
Steaks
basically
and weights,
the same.
baby. That's the way to do it.
It's not. It's the same shape. He just got a little bit swoller, but I didn't see a drastic body change in him.
No.
Who's up next? We got.
I'm surprised you didn't put Chris Pratt on this list because goddamn, you went from having
Yeah.
a big gut as Andy Dwyer
I almost-
in Parks
I almost
and Rec
did, but
to,
here-
the
Okay,
Star-Lord. Yeah.
look at this one. Zachary Levi. Let's show the first one of Zachary Levi. That's him when he was in that. What was it, Chuck?
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
And then him in Shazam
When he was,
this real skinny
dating
dude.
my dream girl Yvonne Strahovski.
I thought
and then-
I thought. Wait, what?
That's Zachary Levi.
You're
That was the
Straight?
girl
I thought-
from Yvonne
You're
Strahovski.
straight.
You're straight.
Hey, baby, it's 2021. I can be whatever the fuck I want to be, minute to minute.
What's and then go to the now this is Zachary Levi here. He put on a whole bunch. You think steroids? No steroids.
I think honestly, no steroids, but they put muscle,
feel
a
like I'm
muscle
being-
suit on him.
Here's the thing.
I feel like I'm being groomed right now. Like, look at all these half-naked dudes. Yeah, it's for the
Sam,
podcast,
you're a
guys.
sexual predator.
It's for the podcast, guys. Yeah, no, look at all these shirtless dudes for the podcast.
I had a
guys.
great,
everyone
I had a great
knows.
time putting together this outline.
Sam was the one who got all these images.
But here's the thing: I think you're kind of missing. There's like one thing you're kind of missing when it comes to like the steroid use. You know, like motherfuckers get like massively fucking veiny. What was it, Scott Steiner? We look at Scott Steiner.
Yeah.
You see the fucking veins popping out
Yeah.
of his arms. You're not seeing that on Zachary Levi.
Nah.
Yeah.
That is true.
Or was he just on it for a little bit, and you didn't see it yet?
He did the creams and shit like that,
Yeah.
maybe. So.
Yeah. All right, next one we got Zac Efron. Yes or no?
Probably.
Probably.
I mean,
I remember
looking at it. You
that's
can
him
see
in
the vein.
Baywatch, right?
Yeah, that's him.
So I remember seeing an interview with him on Hot Ones where he basically said it's called Hot Ones.
It's yeah.
The
wing show, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you all know that show. Don't act like you don't fucking know the name of that show.
Hey, I will back him up. I know the show. I
both
watched
seen
the
it on Hot
episode.
Ones.
Anyway, fuck it. He admitted that this was
Fuck you, all right?
the most he's ever worked out for a role ever, and that he never wanted to go do it again.
Yeah.
He's like, I had to take a lot of steroids for that role.
He's got a YouTube.
You just accuse everybody.
And
of
this is
Here's
like
mine.
on the left, it's like Disney Zac Efron,
like
and on the
lesbian.
right, that's like 2015,
That's
2016.
still Disney.
something like
Zac
that.
Efron.
Yeah.
He'll always be.
Disney owns
Zac
him.
Efron, Yeah.
That's Disney's slave.
That's him. That's him. I think like just getting dehydrated.
He looks like a lesbian
Like
on the
dehydrating
left.
Yeah.
himself, like almost like
Yeah.
if you're gonna do a like a a show or something like that.
Yeah, they
a
always talk
bodybuilding
about like
show.
Hollywood actors, like right before they
Yeah.
like go in and like do those scenes where they're gonna have the shirt off and everything, like the Captain America shit. They always like dehydrate themselves for like 2 days.
All right,
You got any more shirtless dude pictures?
last one, and we don't
He
have
does.
it before.
Don't ask. He might actually.
Mark,
do it.
He's like
Wahlberg.
plenty.
Go for it.
He's got
Mark
plenty.
Wahlberg. What do you think? Steroids? No steroids?
No.
What's
no.
going on?
Marky Mark, he's again the same thing as The Rock, man. He gets up at like 3
He
a.m.
does.
and runs,
Yeah.
comes back, eats like a massive meal, does another workout. The dude works out like 6 times a day.
He goes
and
to bed
still
at like
manages
7,
to,
right?
Yeah.
Some crazy shit.
Yeah.
Like,
he
What a
gets to-
loser.
I know, dude.
Fuck.
I actually wholeheartedly
fucking
agree.
loser.
Like, I know he's like one of the biggest movie stars ever or whatever the hell, but like honestly, like how can you do that to yourself?
Yeah, fuck Mark Wahlberg. I heard one time he got coked down, beat up a blind guy. Or no, he beat a guy to where he was blind. That's what happened.
Yeah.
You can Google that's real. That's a real story.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he's a really shitty person, I heard.
He goes to bed at 7.
But
like, what
You
do
thought his
want?
movies were bad. Wait until you hear about him.
Wait.
Fuck after the happening? Shit.
Yeah,
That was the worst thing he's ever done to America.
Yeah.
It's bad that his music's the best thing about him.
What?
Oh my God.
Can I tell you something funny? That was #1 on the charts the day I was born.
It explains a lot.
That's the
Was
funniest.
it?
Really?
Yeah,
Is
Good
it bad?
Vibrations.
Wow.
Good Vibrations by
Wait,
Marky
is it
Mark and
bad?
the
That's
Funky
the
Bunch.
funniest thing he's ever said.
Wait till you hear. Wait till
God.
you hear his stand up tonight.
Once we wrap, I'm gonna come over there. I'm gonna beat your ass, Booze.
Please don't come anywhere near me.
Come,
Oh,
beat
man.
If you're watching this, watch us do stand up tonight. We're doing stand up tonight.
Yes, guys, thank you for watching another episode. We will be, if you want more of us, we will be at the B&B open mic across the street from Cusimano's. Do you have the
Address?
address?
Fuck no, I don't. Booster, do you have that shit?
No, maybe we
No.
should.
How
do you not have the address?
Just
Booster?
text us. You have one of our contacts. You're watching this, probably.
Yeah. Well, I
You probably know
got
Sam or me or
I got
Booster or
Nick
whoever.
Cusimano's number here.
know this fucking
so
Give him a quick call.
Hold on.
Google Cusimano's go across the street.
yeah,
Some live
There you
shit.
go.
here. Well, he sent me the address here.
Gotcha.
It is 7138 Manchester. B&B open mic comedy. They got drinks there. It's good show, good lineup tonight. Anthony will be on.
I'm gonna
I'll
say the
be
N-word
on.
tonight.
Booster.
I'm gonna say the N-word tonight. Go there for that. White man says N-word tonight at 9 p.m.
White bearded,
Nip-
grizzly looking man says
White-
the N word.
And
White man
man says
we're
N-word.com.
officially canceled. If we weren't canceled
White-
before, now we are.
White man says nifty on stage.
Yeah, what'd you guys think I was gonna say?
yeah. What'd you? Yeah, come on, guys.
I bet
What
you
do
racist.
fucking
You guys are
racist.
real
What the
racist
fuck?
over here. Gosh. Hey, guys, thank you all for watching another episode of Underground STL Live. You can catch us every Wednesday at 7 live. You can also catch at 10 a.m. Thank you.
You been working out, Sam?
Don't touch me. I'm on steroids. You can also catch, we got Boozy Sports on Sundays, the Underground St. Louis Sports Podcast. You guys can tune in that. That is 10 a.m. on Sundays. Get your fix before you go watch football for the day. Thank you, guys. Big shout out to Booze and Anthony for coming on.
You owe me.
Yeah. Well, Well, Booster's gonna take care
You
of it.
had to pay for this?
He's gonna make his laryngitis work.
He's gonna massage your beard later.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Guys, doors open at
It's worth
B&B
it.
Comedy tonight at 8:30. Come on out and see us. Show starts at 9. We do this for you guys. We do this for St. Louis. We do this for the fans. This Underground St. Louis signing off. And as always, we go deep. Yeah.
Motherfucker.